Ohayo gozaimasu. Hello everyone. What's up? Oh, my screen is a little tilted. Oh, I just sent you guys on a journey. Oh, and I hear myself. Where is this one coming from? Alright. I have so many tabs open. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa, Ernest. How are ya? Ohayo gozaimasu. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, you can really tell when I'm looking at the bottom screen. I wonder if there's a fix we can kind of do for that. Oh, hey. I was just streaming myself. Hey! I'll bring this down here, actually. And then... Bam. Release. What's up, Iron? How's everyone doing today? Has anyone done anything fun throughout their day? Because I know it's basically evening for everyone except me. Or for most people except me. Oh, I have it on... kind of want it on light mode. I like it on light mode when I wake up. I think that's going to be a feature is... it'll auto switch. You can make it auto switch. So when it's in the morning, you can have it on light mode, and at the night time, you can have it on dark mode, and you don't have to worry about it. That sounds like a really nice feature to me. Let me turn the volume down on this music a tad. It should be better now. 休日なので, nothing yet, just started the day. Oh, okay. こんばんは. こんばんは, Kei Jensen. What's up? Kaspa-san. Yo. Alright, so... Alright, we can get studying. I have a thing that I wanted to show everyone, but I want to wait a little bit. I want to wait a little bit before I show. Mainly because it's too early in the morning for my brain to process it right now. 部屋掃除しなさい。やだ。部屋掃除しなさい。やだ。部屋掃除しなさい。授業の後で、映画に行きませんか？行きません。Wait, if it's the Kimetsu no Yaiba movie,
授業の後で映画に行きませんか
I still haven't watched Kimetsu no Yaiba.
授業の後で映画に行きませんか？
麻婆豆腐？あー、麻婆豆腐。I like 麻婆豆腐。Has anyone else ever tried it? I think in English it's like mapo tofu or something like that. It was my first time eating mapo tofu was in Japan, so the English name of the dish just doesn't translate to me.
夕飯はシャワーを浴びる前に食べますか？浴びた後で食べますか？
夕飯はシャワーを浴びる前に食べますか？浴びた後で食べますか？
Both sometimes. Usually out of the latter. Usually I shower and then I go right to bed. Because now I don't have to wait for my hair to dry anymore. Hey! The benefits of having a shaved head. It's really nice. You should try it. It's really... Yeah, it is really easy to make too. It's really tasty and it's really easy to make. I agree. Here, 1 second, I'm making tea. Gotta start the day off with my matcha iri genmaicha. だよね. Yeah, mapo tofu is really nice because it's not that much effort. Like, you just chuck some rice on, cook a little bit of meat, and then dump the tofu and the sauce in, and then you have it, basically, just like to warm it up. And then boom, you have a nice meal, and it's like super hearty and whatnot. Getting water 1 sec. All right, now we have tea brewing, and I'm a happy soul. Oh, all right.
お母さんが出かけた後でこっそり遊びに行こう。
お母さんが出かけた後でこっそり遊びに行こう。
ダメじゃん。ダメじゃん。You just sneak out. I feel it. Let's do it.
旅行の後、ブラジルが好きになった。
旅行の後、ブラジルが好きになった。
Yeah, I have a feeling like anywhere I take a trip to, I'd be able to like fall in love with the area afterwards, you know? Like I think that's why a lot of the reason I'm able to like Japan so much because this is like my 4th time here. If you're making it from scratch, you need your own chili oil. Oh, you make it fully from scratch? Yeah, I haven't made it from scratch. Huh, yeah. Yeah, I've only done sauce packets, but actually making it from scratch does sound like it would be a lot tastier, right? Riv, hello. How are ya? Might switch to stream. To Twitch? Yeah, both work. I think a lot of people hang out on Twitch, but you know, I still have YouTube chat open and it shows on stream down here. So either way, I think people will be able to read it, you know.
私は仕事を辞めた後、両親と暮らしています。
Oof.
私は仕事を辞めた後、両親と暮らしています。
Oof.
今年のクリスマスは子供に子犬をあげるんです。
No.
今年のクリスマスは子供に子犬をあげるんで
If it's
す。
to your kid, then whatever, because you're basically still the one taking care of it. But don't give a... I've said this before, but don't give don't give pets to people who aren't living in the same household that you expect them to take care of. Not that much more complex. Oh. Huh. That doesn't sound too bad then. I'm gonna have to give it a shot when I move into my own apartment because I don't cook like at all
優勝
right
した
now.
方には賞金100万円を差し上げます。
優勝した方には賞金100万円を差し上げます。
Yeah, I don't cook like it. I literally cook not at all since I moved to Japan. Because right now I'm in the share house and like with Corona and everything, I just kind of don't want to spend a ton of time constantly around everyone, you know. So I avoid cooking in general, and I don't like to cook too much to begin with. So there's that. And then yeah, I just want to have my own like apartment and my own cooking tools and all that stuff, you know. So I'm kind of waiting until I get my apartment in order to start cooking, and I'm trying to get my apartment on the sooner side because I do want to cook and I do want to have my own private space and all that instead of like a dorm space, you know. So I've been looking at Sumo, and it's actually really cool. Oh, maybe we could look at apartments together. Well, I can't look at apartments here, but maybe we could look at apartments in Tokyo, and I could like say, we could go over some language with it. That might be fun. Maybe let's do that before we hop into the game.
部長に誕生日プレゼントを差し上げましょうよ。
部長に誕生日プレゼントを差し上げましょうよ。
Sashigemasu. That's give except super formal. Yeah, let's humbly give. 先生は私に鉛筆をくれました。
先生は私に鉛筆をくれました。
Thank you, 先生。
先生は私に鉛筆をくれました。
Yeah, kitchen tools are easy ways to drop money, aren't they? If you get the really good stuff.
マルコさんはワンちゃんにどんな餌をあげていますか？
マルコさんはワンちゃんにどんな餌をあげていますか？
I'd start with the cheap stuff for myself just so I can get started, because I don't, like I said, I don't cook too much to begin with. So I just need literally anything, and then I can decide from there, I think, how crazy I would want to get, if I did want to get crazy with it at all. But I think especially for now, well, like I used to have this really cool knife, a kitchen knife that I bought in Nara, it was totally a tourist trap, but I accepted that fact because they chiseled my name in katakana on the knife, but I didn't want to deal with it in customs when I came back, so it's sitting in America, and I'm sad. Because I have a feeling like getting a knife out of Japan is super easy, because like America, they don't give a crap. So I just chucked it into my suitcase, and I had a knife coming home. That was fine, a kitchen knife. But bringing that back into Japan, did not want to deal with that. They're super strict with everything. Even if it was Japan made, I didn't want to go through the headache of it, you know? Because I had a feeling it might be a headache. And then yeah, like when I flew in here, like they didn't check anything on my customs. Like I'm like, yeah, do I just like, it was like at the end, you know, we got through, I have my residence card and everything. I'm like, do I just like put my bags here? He's like, nah, you can just go. I'm like, oh, okay, thanks, bye. And then I was out. So I don't know if they would, maybe if I like had declared something, they would have checked. I don't know. I don't really know what makes them check and what makes them not check. But I had 2 suitcases and like 2 backpacks. And then I also had a plastic bag because I wanted to bring more stuff. And I knew they wouldn't knock me for the plastic bag. Though it was all like candy and random and like junk stuff because I knew if they did want to knock me, I had to make everything in that bag be dispensable. Mailing it back over should be sufficient if you desperately want it. Yeah, maybe I could mail it. Yeah, whenever the world's a little bit more normal, I will go back to America and find a bunch of stuff to mail to myself. And like I also want
おじいちゃんにサングラスをあげた。
I also
おじいちゃんにサングラスをあげた。
I also want to have an apartment set up basically before I mail anything, obviously. But by the time that I'd be able to mail anything, I'm pretty sure I'll have an apartment for a while after then because I would need to travel back to America. It would be declared at the office, but it's all legal. So as long as it's not a gun. Yeah, there's no guns in Japan for sure. Yeah, I guess, I mean, it is legal. So if it's mail, it wouldn't be as quite as much of a headache. That's true. Yeah, I should give it a shot. I also want to mail my books, but like that's going to be so expensive. Like it's almost more worth keeping my books in America that I have in America and then rebuying them here at like Book Off or something. Oh, Book Off. Talk about the wonders that is
お姉
Book
ちゃんは
Off.
先生にリンゴをあげました。
お姉ちゃんは先生にリンゴをあげました。
If somebody hasn't been to Book Off here, and when you come to Japan next, you gotta go to a Book Off because they have kind of old games, like they have like DS games and like all like secondhand, and they're all super cheap. And it's like a secondhand shop, so you just go and sell your manga, your DVDs, your CDs, your figures, your what else? Yeah, all your video games. It's such a good shop. Everything's cheap, and there's always like a sense of discovery because everything's secondhand, so everything's completely different from shop to shop. I mean, they have their like standard, like most people are gonna have it, right? Like the really popular manga, like they're always gonna have a One Piece or whatever in the store, almost guaranteed. But Book Off, I love Book Off. I want to make a video from a Native Shark about Book Off and just showing off some cool things in it. That'd be really cool. I would enjoy that.
いろいろです。今日はドッグフードと鶏肉をやりました。
Dog food.
いろいろです。今日はドッグフードと鶏肉をやりました。
Yum.
うちに遊びに来たメイにお小遣いをやった。
うちに遊びに来たメイにお小遣いをやった。
Oh, I love genmaicha. All right, what's everyone's favorite tea? I need to know. Is it genmaicha? Is it sencha? Is it coffee? Don't say coffee. Content markers. Keredo. Oh, yeah, these. 勉強したいんですけれども Yeah, this is, yeah, alright. やっぱり textbook だね。I want to study kanji. Do you know a good method?
漢字を勉強したいんですけれども、いい勉強法はありますか？
漢字を勉強したいんですけれども、いい勉強法はありますか？
It's a very formal sentence. That's for sure. Yeah, and then you connect them with keredo. But no one says keredo. Yeah, I think it'll be keredomo. Some people say keredo, but yeah, I don't really. Actually, nah. People don't say keredo. I think it probably says kedo. Yeah, I'd never hear keredo really. Like, yeah, in short, if you're speaking, go ahead and use kedo. Kedo. Yeah, that's It's very true in my experience as well, because I'll hear like keredo or ga in like video games and like written text and whatnot, but like in real life, I don't think maybe, yeah, I hear ga sometimes, but like it's when you're speaking formal. So like the default, you can just default even with formal in kedo, like we have here. 思いますけど。
そんなにたくさん頼んでも食べきれないと思いますけど。
そんなにたくさん頼んでも食べきれないと思いますけど。
そうだね。I've been able to I've been eating so much since I got here. We all know you shouldn't use anything but saredo or mu. Those are really, really... Iron loves his old Japanese, so if you're speaking in old Japanese, then talk to Iron if you want to learn more. But yeah, I'll see those like very rarely in like video games with a really ancient set or like a really old ancient setting. But I never hear them like outside of that. I guess if it's like a specific type of character, right? Then maybe I'll see it. But even still, I feel like it's super rare. Nani買いたいんですけど。
何々買いたいんですけど。
買いたいんですけど。This is really good. 欲しいんですけど。
何々欲しいんですけど。
This is really good when you're in a store. When you're in a store, you just go in, like, thing, want to do this. I want to do this. So, or like what? When I went to the shiyakusho, the municipal office, or the kuyakusho. I went to the kuyakusho because, so the ward office, to update my residence card, and I go in there and I say, what did I want to do? Yeah, I was updating the address on my residence card, so I just went in there and was like, 住所をアップデートしたいんですけど, or did I say update? No, I guess, cause no, it would be 登録 because it was the first time I was doing it. So 住所を登録したいんですけど, like hold up my residence card and whatnot, and then bam, I was on my way. That was quite the experience. Going through the Kuyakusho is tough. Although for reals, you rock much Kogo and even native Japanese get lost. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, no one, no, I mean, there's a reason it's called old language, because no one speaks it. Or, you know, no one speaks it in real life situations, right? They used to. Not anymore. It's still fun to learn, though. Like, I like learning it now that I have a firm grasp on the language. But it is definitely an adventure when you're a beginner trying to figure out all this stuff.
荷物外国に送りたいんですけど。
Story of my life right here. There it is. I want to send a package overseas. 外国に送りたいんですけど。
携帯買いたいんですけど。
Oh, I have to get cell phone service still. It's a big oof. So many things to do. So little time to do it with.
これ返品したいんですけど。
I tried to do that with my shoes last year because they hurt me. Those like really formal leather shoes. 結局, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it in the end. Because I had already worn them. It's a big oof. Hmm.
口座開きたいん
I
です
have
けど。
an online bank account now, which is easier than opening one in
テ
person.
レビ欲しいんですけど。
But I might need to open one in person anyway, but I still have to kind of figure that out. Matching speaking speed to native speed is still very aggravating, or rather failing to. It's something that comes with time, for sure. I think if you just keep like, just do it at the speed that your mouth can produce it, And then eventually you'll catch up to like a normal native speaking speed. But it's gonna take a bit. Like it's not gonna come overnight, that's for sure.
お金返してほしい。
お金返してほしい。Yeah, I would say at the start especially, don't worry too much about speed. I would worry just about get the pronunciation and like the kind of the pitch right, and speed will come with time, you know. I mean, like you think about it with like what other skill can I compare it to? Because I want to say any other skill, but I also want to kind of be more specific. I don't know, something you can do with like I don't know. You see all those videos on the internet of like this chef doing something really cool, or like they're cutting up some like piece of fruit in this really cool way, and it like does this reveal at the end, and like, holy crap, well look at this, and then they're just like super fast, they're just going, right? They didn't start that way. They didn't go super fast and then just cut their hand 5 times and then like, oh well, time to restart and try to cut my hand one last time this time, right? They started slow. So like say they have whatever piece of fruit, they start, you know, boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then whatever other method I'm gonna cut this with, right? And that's exactly what we have to do with Japanese, you know? Like they didn't start with just and then just cutting their hand all the time, right? And then so for us, speaking, that's basically you don't start and then just like keep tripping up on the same exact thing when you're trying to go way faster than your mouth can produce. You just kind of go slowly. And you go a little bit faster once you have that speed down, and then you go a little bit faster when you have that speed down, and then eventually you'll be at full speed, and then you won't even be thinking about it, you know? It's about making sure your mouth can produce those sounds in the correct order, and then speed comes with that once it can. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. It makes sense to me. お金返してほしいんだけど。
お金返してほしいんだけど。
That being said, there's still sounds that trip me up for sure. Like if I have a dot and then it's followed by like a du or a diol, something like that. I still get tripped up on that sometimes. This is geinin no ge. It's art. No. It can also be theater, yeah. Noryoku is where I know this word most from. The ability. Noru. Yay. And then kita. North. Or hokuto no hoku. Minami. I think in Japanese, they call like tropical islands just like southern islands. I forget exactly what the word is though. It's like Minamito or something like that. Nanto or something? No, that might be different. Bam. That follows. It might come from feeling speech should be faster after hearing passively for decades, internalizing. Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, internalizing is good for sure. Like, obviously that's going to help, but you also kind of want to actively produce as well. Because when I first started active production, I think I was like 2 years into studying. Like, I hadn't produced a sentence at all, right? So, like, I had felt pretty confident in, like, my ability to understand the vast majority of things. But when I went to produce something, it took me like half hour to make 2 sentences, 3 sentences. Like I discovered Hello Talk and I started talking with people, and like I understood what they were telling me pretty much perfectly fine, if I remember correctly at least. But when I wanted to reply, it was a 20-30 minute endeavor every single time. So it was always such a chore, because my brain just wasn't used to doing that, right? Like my brain was completely comprehend. And that's good. That's fine especially for the beginning, you know, just kind of internalize as many things as possible. But if you're not trying to actively do it all the time, then you're not going to grow that skill as much, right? Yeah. It's practice too, you know. And that's why I think shadowing after you listen to cards is really good. Or even make up a response to it, right?
この5年でいろんなことあったね。
So like this.
この5年でいろんなことあったね。
この5年でいろんなことあったね. So repeat it. And you don't have to do this with every card, obviously, but like do it every couple of cards, or if you have the effort to do it in study sessions. Like you don't have to do it every study session. Like if you're busy and you really need to get through it quickly today or whatever, don't do it. Or if it adds a lot of stress, don't do it very often, right? Because you don't want to like make your study sessions should be fun, right? Like that's how they've always been for me, and I think that they've worked well for me because they've always been fun. So I always try to not do things that aren't fun or stressful or whatever. Oh, but the lights just turned on, so we might have the cleaning people come in here in a bit, so I wouldn't have to take a short break. But yeah, and then like another thing I like to do is if I see this card, I'll try to think of a response to it. So for this one, it's kind of just the そうだね. But like still that's kind of producing. Let's see if we can find something. すごいよね. You know, something like this, and respond with, oh yeah, they look like a
芸能人みたい。
they're like a celebrity.
芸能人みたい。
And then you can, すごいよね. Yeah, they're really cool or amazing, right? And then you can go to the next one. もう電車乗ったの? 今乗ってる. Yeah, I'm on it now.
もう電車乗った？
もう電車乗った？
So, yeah. You can do stuff like that, and I think that's really helpful. Simultaneous shadowing was recommended in my Chinese course, and I'm finding it fairly useful. Yeah, I think that could be helpful too. I can't say I do simultaneous shadowing very often. When I shadow, Mokachi os ohayou gozaimasu. All right. The cleaning people are outside. I'm just waiting for them. But yeah, what I like to do when I shadow is I'll play the card, I'll listen to it, and then like I'll record it as well. Oh, all right, be right back. 1 second. Kabam. All right, I am back. Yeah, you find it helpful with tones. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was what I was basically what I was about to say. I haven't used Audacity myself, but I have used like a mobile app. What's it called? Something, I think it's like Echo or something like that. Where you just like hold the button. I'm sure there's plenty of apps like this as well. But you hold the button, speak into it, you release the button, it automatically plays back, and then you can like press play and make it play back again. So what I like to do is I'll listen to this, I'll record myself saying it, I'll listen to this again or whatnot, and then I'll listen to my recording, or it'll automatically play my recording. So I'll listen to the recording, I'll listen to that again. It's kind of compare however many times I feel like is comfortable. So that's another way that I like to really make sure like my pronunciation and my accent and like kind of intonation and everything, like pitch accent, it's all good and like accurate. Yeah, it does add study time though. So I like to do it more as a bonus than necessarily an everyday thing, or like every card, especially every card. Don't do it every card because that's going to get that's going to add an hour onto your study time easy every single day. So I like to do it kind of intermittently, you know, when I feel the motivation to and whatnot. But yeah, it does, doing that does help for sure. I find it hard to timely reply when I don't understand what they say. Yes, I feel that for sure. Yeah, replying to the sentences in your review cards is super helpful. I kind of wish I'd done it more when I was a beginner, because I realize the value of it now. But now I live in Japan and whatnot, and I've been studying for so long that the replies generally come quickly to me, unless I want to say something that I haven't really said before.
空は青い。
空は青い。
青いね。めっちゃ青い。Just something like that.
それもう空だよ。
あ、そうなんだ。
それもう空だよ。
なんでとか、you know? Oh, really? Or, why? What'd you, like, where'd it go? なんで空になったのとか。海ですね。
日本の周りは海です。
日本の周りは海です。
And I just realized I made a pronunciation mistake on that because I said umi, but it's umi. Let's listen to it again.
日本の周りは海です。
海です。
日本の周りは海です。
海です。So you start high on the pitch accent and then you go lower. Umi. Because when I said it, I did umi. But I goofed. But that's the value of listening to the audio and trying to... And that's the value of saying it out loud. Because like even if let's say I registered this as... Especially when I read it first. Like I register this as like, yeah, correct. Yeah, I know umi is pronounced from high to low, right? But if I say it wrong, then I don't know it well enough that it's coming out correctly, right? Because that's another thing, is when I go to produce stuff, like things that I'll know when I'm producing won't like come out or like get applied, or I'll make a mistake that's like, I definitely know this is grammatically incorrect, but for some reason when I was speaking, my mouth was just like, yeah, no, we're gonna say this. We're gonna say this right now. And it's like, crap. Like I've accidentally added da after like I adjectives or e adjectives, like when I was trying to just put all mental effort into keeping up with a conversation or something like that. And I'm like, okay, well, I know that's wrong. I've known that's wrong for years now, but I still do it because I don't know, I'm trying to keep up or something. So actually trying to produce actively while studying is very, very, yeah, relatable. Yeah, you know that feel. Yeah, it's, you know, it's something that takes time, and like you do it less and less and less as you keep getting more familiar with all the concepts and keep studying and getting more exposure and actually kind of active production and just stuff like that. So, you know, it's just things that come with time. ぶどう食べる？あまりぶどう好きじゃない。So, I mean, I actually love grapes, but
ぶどう食べる？
I wanted to have a
ぶどう
kind of
食べ
like
る？
just a different, better response that would be longer. So I just said, あまりぶどう好きじゃない。 So I don't really like grapes. My normal response to that would be 食べる, which I guess I could also say, but might as well mix up their answers as well too, you know? Even if it's something you don't believe, you're just talking to your flashcards. Who cares if it's accurate to yourself or not? Just see if you can form the sentence that might be a response, you know? Yeah, just have fun with it. That's the important part. Have fun with it. Learning Japanese is fun. Just don't let it stress you out. Keep showing up every day, as often as possible. You'll get there. That's what I did. I just showed up. I don't think I'm special. I just showed up, and I have achieved a significant amount of my own goals in Japanese. You know, I still have a
二人の問題なんだから二人で肩をつけなさい。
二人の問題なんだから二人で肩をつけな
This is
さい。
an intense sentence over here. But yeah, I still have a long ways to go, but I'm pretty happy with the progress that I've made so far, you know? So all you need to do is show up. Show up, don't give up. Akiramenna! What is that video? Yeah. Never give up. Never give up. I love that video. We still have that as an emote in our Discord server too. That's the funny part. Wait 1 second. Let me edit this chat box. Always show messages? Wait. Hide message after. Oh, okay. There we go. Okay. Messages will show for 8 seconds now instead of permanently be on screen. Just to make everything a little bit cleaner. Alright. But yeah. 肩をつける。そう。肩つけて。肩つけて。Yes, the never give up emote. Yes. We haven't used that in the server in forever, but
この5年でいろんなことあったね。
we should. Should you bring that back? Along with the Shia LaBeouf, just do it emote. Oh god, I love. Man, those we haven't
日
touched
本
those.
の周りは海です
I mean, we have so many good emotes from
日
Chie
本の
now
周りは海です。
that it's like kind of fine, even if we don't.
もう電車乗った
Notta,
もう電
notta.
車乗った？
それもう空だよ。
それもう空だよ
I have to be careful to not mix up kara with sora sometimes. With sky, because this is the same thing. It's just that you read it differently because you do, and that's that. You can tell from context though which one's what.
芸能人みたい。
I'm kind of scared to use it since
芸能人
people
みたい。
don't understand. Oh yeah, that's true. It is kind of like it's an old inside joke at this point, rather than. Well, I mean, hey, if you use the never give up one, you just link them the video again, I guess, in like media and ping them or something. But yeah, it is an old
空は青い
kind of inside
空
joke
は青い。
at this point. I don't know. We might remove them at some point. I feel like eventually they're gonna get removed.
ぶどう食べる？
ぶどう食べる？
But I just don't know if that's gonna be before we excuse me, hiccuping. Before we hit the emote limit or what? Our emote limit on the Discord is like 100 static images and like 100 GIFs.
二人の問題なんだから二
It's
人で
actually
肩をつけなさい
crazy.。
二人の問題なんだから二人で肩をつけなさい。
I think we have 60 or 70 emotes at this point now that are static. And then we have what? Probably 15-ish, 20, yeah, 15? Yeah. If we remove it.
ちょっとその指どうしたの？
これ昨日野球やってて折れた。
病院行ったの？
うん、自然に治るから大丈夫。
大丈夫じゃないよ。今すぐ行ってきな。
Yeah, it makes yeah. All right. Who has a friend that has done this dialogue? Wait, what's wrong with your finger? Oh yeah, I broke it yesterday and when I was playing baseball. Did you go to the hospital? No, it'll heal normally, so it's fine. It's not fine. Go to the hospital now. Who else has a friend that has done this? Like they have something that clearly they should go to the doctors for, or clearly go to the hospital for. Why haven't you gone already? They're telling about you like it's nothing. 大丈夫じゃないよ.
大丈夫じゃないよ。今すぐ行ってきな。
Verily, yeah. God. Actually, so long he's gotten it straightened out, taped up. That's about all you can do. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it does kind of heal naturally, but still. Go to the hospital. Jeez. I've done this. It's not smart. Yeah. All right, Iron. I understand why you say that because because of you're a military dude, right? So I think military dudes have the tendency to have that mindset of just like, put some tape on it. But I'm not that. And I want to go to the hospital when I break my finger or anything else, especially anything else. But I get like finger, I guess, is maybe technically, if technically speaking, the finger's the one of the least amount of important things to break. If it's still pointing sideways, well, fix it. Oh God. Legit doctors can't do much more than that, or a metal cast and give you pain pills. Yeah. Oh, that's terrifying. Oh God, think about it. No thanks. I don't want my fingers sideways. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to grab the little mini space heater we have over there, because it's getting cold in this office. And I'm also gonna swap over to Switch games for the exciting news. Oh, all right. It wasn't actually. It's not actually that exciting. Yeah, we can take a look at it in a second. Let me put the heater on, and then we can take a look. Okay. Yeah, it's not news necessarily. Wait, all right. What does my full cam look like? What is this? Well, hi stream. We need to get a border on this, but for now, I guess that was a nice review of my own unit today. Hey, there it is. So last stream looks good. I need a more HD cam, but that'll have to wait for a second. So all right, the other stream we were talking about nodoame, which is like kind of like throat medicine or throat candy, cough medicine, something like that. So I'm at my local like drugstore the other day, and just grabbing I grabbed like 2 liters of tea, 2 liters of water, whatnot, and then a bunch of snacks. So I was in the snack section, and I found konayuki nodoame. So konayuki is like, gonna be honest, I only know it from Pokemon. It's like powdered snow. So powdered snow, and then nodoame, like kind of like cough candy. But it's like, and then Chia was describing how like they're like don't have a lot of sugar, or like the sugar is like usually honey or whatnot. Oh, and this is the other maybe not cool thing. The other thing about Japan is the ingredients that they list. You don't have to include sugar. So I have no idea how much sugar is in this right now. Because we have tansui kabutsu, which is carbs, and then we have shoku. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's shoku and then shio. So edible salt, right? Normal salt, vitamin C. It's got some vitamin C in there. 9.1 kilocalories. Let's open it up. Let's see. So I wanted to, because this is nodoame, but it's the weirdest looking nodoame ever because it's got powder on it. It's got powder on the outside. Yeah. Disorienting to do this on camera. Backwards almost. But it's got like a powder on the inside and then a powder on the outside. That's the konayuki that they're referring to. And then it's got the actual hard candy surrounding, like kind of in a ball in there. So I just kind of wanted to show it needed on stream. Hopefully it's not. Okay. Yeah. So if you look, it's just, yeah, the powder. eh. So, this is like a, it's like I'm casting an energy ball in Dragon Ball or something like that. But yeah, let's see how it is. Oh, it's cold. Why is it so cold? That was a weird experience. Yeah, it's just like powder. And obnoxiously strawberry. Alright. To the Switch capture cam. It's good. Osusume shimasu. I recommend it. It's good. Yeah, it's almost like a minty cold, but it's like strawberry cold, which makes no sense to me. New segment, Ty eating all different candy. Yeah, I'm good with that. Now I have to like kind of be careful how I talk, because I'm chewing on candy now. Hi, my lids. We just had candy. Obnoxious strawberry. I love strawberry. I eat so much strawberry. Or like any sort of strawberry flavored stuff. And it has the powder on the inside and it's like starting to come out. It's good. It's good. All right, let me change my title on what game we're playing. Moonlighter. Obnoxious strawberry is very tasty. There's no such thing as obnoxious strawberry. I don't know. I think you just haven't had this piece of candy yet. Oh, let me get the music. Yeah, I guess obnoxious is a negative term, right? It's tasty. Oh my god, Pocky strawberry. Pocky strawberry is actually so intense I almost can't eat it. It's such an intense strawberry flavor. Who else has had Pocky strawberry? It's such an experience. Yeah, I've been trying. All right, wait. I'm gonna chew on this candy. 1 second. I actually hate chewing on hard candy. Never mind. I broke it up a little bit. I just picked up Ni no Kuni myself. Couldn't play it in Japanese. Oh no. Well, it is a pretty tough game. That's for sure. It is definitely a tough game. There's a lot going on. I think that's why I generally recommend games that are a little bit easier. Oh wait, this is definitely too loud, isn't it? There we go. I think that's a better volume. Let me know if that sounds alright. But yeah, that's why I like games where, like this actually. This is definitely still tough language-wise, but you get to play a lot of the game instead of completely focusing on like, because Ni no Kuni is very, very story-based. So every time you pick up Ni no Kuni and play it in Japanese, you're gonna have to read a lot of dialogue every single time. With games like this, like Moonlighter, you generally you can get away with a lot less reading. So you still have a lot of fun with the video game itself. And then you also don't have to kind of get like overwhelmed with it, right? Yeah, I saw it on your Switch. I'll be enjoying it in English, though I'm excited to eventually be able to go bigger. Do you have specific game recommendations for beginner Japanese? Yes. Generally, my go-to recommendation is Animal Crossing. The good thing about Animal Crossing on Switch specifically is you can switch your languages back and forth. So you can like start the game in English and then so you can play the game in Japanese, and then once you kind of get mentally tired, you can either enjoy the game in still Japanese and like kind of like do things that don't have a lot of text in them, or you can just swap it over to English. I know Caleb does that. He's like, yeah, when I want to relax and like not think in Japanese, I'll just play it in English. And I think that's a good strat. But generally, I think the Switch version of Animal Crossing is more difficult than the 3DS version. So I think if you're able to get your hands on the 3DS version, then that is something I would recommend. Oh, whoops, I didn't do the gate. Whoopsies. So like, because when you start off with the Switch version of Animal Crossing, there's a lot of really intense, highly formal dialogue, which is going to be mostly taught in like phase 2. So there is that like you kind of want to watch out for. So I almost, though I have played it through. You have it for the 3DS? If you have it for the 3DS, yes. You can't switch it on the 3DS. On the Switch, it's not region locked, but on the 3DS, it's region locked. So the language, you would have to have a Japanese 3DS with a Japanese game in order to play that, which is kind of a bummer, but also how I ended up with 5 3DSs. It's a problem. Ow. But yeah, so I bought a specific 3DS for playing Japanese games with. So that's how I did it. Yeah, I've been an AC fan for a long time. Bummer can't switch on the 3DS. Yeah. If you have the extra like disposable income, you can find 3DSs for sale on like Amazon that are Japanese. And then like on the eShop, it's like $20. It's really not that much at all. At least, comparatively speaking. Ah. Oh. 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 Got him. Sweet. Well, I guess. All right. Yeah. You have to get up for tomorrow. Yeah. Don't kill your sleep schedule. I've been doing that by playing too much Apex Legends, and don't recommend. Oyasumi, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Thanks for the advice. We'll play through Switch language setting. Yeah, let me know how it goes too. I always love hearing feedback on, where people are in their studies and how they view like recommendations for games that I give. Like, do they think it's kind of fitting? Do they think if it's too much, or somewhere in between? I'm always interested to hear. This thing. Here we go. It's 5 p.m. here. Yeah, time zones. That's why I'm so glad the entire team is all in Japan time now, because that makes our lives so much easier. It was so intense trying to constantly be on the same time, or like same work schedule while not being anywhere close in time zones. It was a lot, so I'm glad the whole team is finally. You're gonna go enjoy the new Yuri-chan episode. Oh, is season 2 out? Oyasumi, thanks for stopping by, Mokachi. I remember now a Japanese 3DS packed away. Oh, do you have a Japanese 3DS? If you do, it's super worth. Yeah, I definitely recommend. What the heck is going on with this thing? Season 2 out and it's comfy as ever. I gotta finish season 1 still. I gotta finish season 1. Oh, I have to catch up on ReZero as well. I'm around less than 120 with the studies. Did a lot of kanji with Nihongo Shark back in the day. I can understand a lot of kanji, but lots to learn on speaking and grammar. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I would say Animal Crossing should be solid. Like, you're gonna have some struggles with it, especially when they speak really formal language. But screenshotting, Googling, looking up, come to the community, ask for help in Japanese help channel. Super worth. You can go discord.gg/native shark and you can join Discord community if you're not already in there. I don't have the bot commands. I don't have the bot commands set up for YouTube yet. I'm sorry. Otherwise, I would do that. But we do have them on Twitch, so and links are all in the description there too. Let's move this. And then okay, sweet. Yeah, other than that, I think like what's your favorite video game? Because I think a lot of the times your favorite video game is a good video game to play. Hey, got him. Because a game that you're thoroughly familiar with means you won't be lost in the story or lost on how to play the game. I should use it more. I'm in the Discord great advice. Yeah, happy to help out. Yeah, always feel free to stop on the Discord because we have a games channel too. And then like other community members can. Oh, geez, that thing is crazy. Other community members probably also have their own recommendations for games that they've played and really enjoyed. So it's always I think really good to, you know, feel free to ask in there as well. In #games. This thing is like a bomb. Okay. Yeah, any games that are simple to play are really nice. Like I like and don't like recommending Pokemon because Pokemon, everyone knows how to play Pokemon, right? But I don't know if Pokemon's kind of on the tougher side with its language because like it does all these weird storylines. Oh wow, I just realized how low on health I am. That's a hard one. I do like a lot of Mario, but it's not very text heavy. Big Zelda fan. Zelda, yeah, Zelda Breath of the Wild is really it's on the tougher side for sure. But oh, it's another 3DS game. But what is it? Zelda no Densetsu Kamigami no Triforce 2, which is I think a Link Between Worlds. It's a 3DS Link Between something game. That one I found to be pretty easy when I played it, but I was also very familiar with generally like playing that type of game, so I think it made it easier for me. Thanks, Ty. Have to go. Have a good day. All right, yeah, thank you. You too. Thanks for stopping in, Ernest. I'll see you later. Oh boy, this looks like a painful room. Oh, that's a oh, I'm out. Nope. Nope. What the heck was that? Okay, that was crazy. The chest tried to kill me. Chests have tried to kill me in this game before, but none of them have been spitting coins at me as well. That was terrifying. Oh man. What's another good game? I haven't played them myself, but I've heard Phoenix Wright games are really good for studying with too. I really need to play them so I can actually have a solid opinion on that and help more people with it. But I don't know exactly where they line up, but I've heard grammatically speaking they're somewhat simple. But again, this is all just what I've heard, so I can't say for sure one way or the other. I really should hop on that and see if I can get that studied, or you know, see if I can place that a little bit better. Because I mean I have an interest in playing them to begin with anyway, because I like everyone tells me how good games they are, right? They're indeed quite solid. Legal stuff is scary for the first like half hour or first hour, and then it's easy. That makes sense. 1 second, I'm getting more tea. It's very important. But yeah, that makes sense. I think what you said there with the legal stuff is scary for an hour and then it's easy is very important, because I think a lot of the times, and I know I'm guilty of this myself, especially with light novels, the most difficult portion of any video game you're gonna play is in the first like hour or two, and then you start to get used to the language. You start to know what to expect. You learn the game more, and then, or you learn the material more if it's a light novel or whatnot, and you learn how the author writes and all this stuff, and you get more used to it. And then it gets easier and easier and easier as you go. So like that's why, like for me, Fire Emblem isn't necessarily a difficult game because I've played like 6 of them now in Japanese, and I'm so used to them, right? And things like ReZero, the light novel for ReZero, I read that it took me like 2 years of trying and failing, giving up, trying and failing. And then I finally was like, nope, I'm reading a page a day in this ReZero light novel because it was so difficult. It's the most difficult light novel I've ever read. But I haven't read many light novels, so I don't know if that's saying much or not. But it's definitely like above like N1-ish levels, you know. There's some wonky language going on in that. But yeah, it took me a very long time to really get used to the language in there. But now, so like I used to force myself to do a page every day until like the language got easier, and the language is getting so much easier now. So like I'm halfway through the 3rd light novel right now in ReZero, off of doing consistent studies every single day, and it is so much better. Like just doing a material and pushing through it, even if you do just a teensy amount, do a sentence a day. You know, if you're playing a game, do 5 minutes a day, do a dialogue box a day or something. If you're on the Switch, it's really doable because you can just put it to sleep when you're done instead of needing to boot up the game again, you know. Need to hop on Okami to Koshinryo. It's easier than ReZero. Yeah, I think it is. Economy language always kind of boggles my mind, even in English. Like when I watched the show, I didn't quite understand what was actually going on. I just like Hollow is the most amazing character, so I don't care if I don't understand what's going on in the storyline. And better though. That's a spicy take. That's a spicy take that I can't. I don't know which one's better. I like both of them in very different ways for very different reasons, you know. Actually, I don't know if it's a spicy take or not, but it's a take. It's a take that I'm not sure if I agree with or not yet. Because ReZero, I'm really starting to like. But Okami to Koshinryo, I really liked it right pretty much from the start. Like as soon as I saw what Hollow's character was, I was like, yes, this is my favorite show. But yeah, Hollow does speak in a weird manner, so you do have to get used to this like grammatical structures that just won't apply to basically anywhere else. The only other person I've seen speak the way Hollow speaks is what is it? It's an anime. Which one? It's one of the ones from Isekai Quartet or something like that. Oh, it's Monster No, I don't remember which one it is. The one with like Eins. Oh, please, come on. I don't remember it. I don't remember what it's called. No. With Eins. Iron, you probably know what one I'm talking about, right? But like, yeah, she uses weird grammatical structures that like no one else uses. Versus, so like what you learn those and then you get used to it. But I think anyone who's kind of looking for a light novel recommendation, I think I would have to lean towards Kino no Tabi. It's really, really good. It's a really interesting story. There's a lot of cool, like, things that make you think in the story. And it's just really well told. And the language is generally simple. So I do recommend it. And it's somewhat episodic, so you can kind of skip chapters if they're too tough for you. I don't like super recommend doing that, but you can technically do that. I kind of want to try the spear and see what the spear does. wonder if it's good. Kind of, yeah. Let's build a spear and just see. And then we would need more ingots. We won't equip it for now. Actually, well, I don't want to upgrade it and then not like it, so I guess I'll keep it in my inventory for this run today. But yeah, I really want to... What is this? Danjan 1. カタカッタ。商人と戦士の立ち入りのを強化する。Alright, well, thanks. So, soldiers and merchants are allowed inside. Wait 1 second, I'm about to sneeze, and I feel like... Wait. Might be... Successful mic mute on a sneeze. I had to mute my mic so I couldn't cover it very well. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, office. I'll clean later. Roll中. Ah! Ah! Okay. Oops. Wait, you can't open your inventory when there's monsters in the room. Oh, that's what causes it. Okay. So you can't switch weapons. What are some other good resources for beginners to learn Japanese with, or to like to get native exposure with? I'm trying to think of good. I feel like Karakai Jules and the Takagi-san is really good. Okay, we've read this journal entry. That's talking about the Gorogoro Korogaru Yatsu. The one that flops around or spins around everywhere. Rolls around everywhere. Gorogoro can be like the rolling of a heavy object. And then you have... It can also mean things like ima gorogoro shiteru. So if you're like super bored, you're just sitting on your couch with literally nothing to do. You're mecha hima. Super amount of free time. Oh, charge. Oh wait, oh, that's got a backwards hitbox. Whoa. It's bonkers. I think I actually might like this. I like range weapons. But it doesn't have an arc, so I guess there's a trade-off. And this doesn't do much damage yet because I haven't upgraded it, so there's also going to be that. Yeah, without the arc, though. Maybe I don't want to use it. I think I use the bow. Or I think I keep the sword. As an aside, Misfit of Demon King Academy seems surprisingly wholesome. While also macabre, meta, and self-effacing. Okay. And of course, super minor graphics. Okay, so it's a video game, right? I can't say I've heard of it, so I'm not terribly familiar. Oh, that crit is nuts. Alright, we were able to farm that guy pretty easy, so... No, it's an anime? Oh, okay. Is that a new one airing this season? I haven't really looked at the rest of the airing stuff. I've been paying attention to Shingeki no Kyojin and ReZero. And then like I was thinking about, is it steel damage? Please, let me hit you. The heck? Hello? Attack me? So you lower your shield? What? What is this? Oh man. Alright, whatever. I guess I'll just leave instead of just dying to it. Ow. Wow, I am not doing well this run suddenly. Oh, I'm on tilt. I'm on tilt. Okay. Aired last year. Recently through Crunchyroll and VRV. I might have to check it out then. There's so many animes. I have so much stuff on my plan to watch list. Here, 1 second. I'm gonna get rid of, unseat my tea bag. I have so much stuff on my plan to watch list. Oh, River. Well, actually, everyone. What's your favorite anime? I know I've asked this question before, but I'm always interested to hear people's responses. I need to know. It's a very important question. Anime is a good way to get some practice in as well. Whoop, oh, ouch. All right. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, he hit me. I dodged too early. All right, sweet. Yeah, it's a good way to get practice in, but you have to be like dedicated to rewatching and stuff, because otherwise, because when you listen to anime, you're gonna miss a lot, and like that's how I've always done it. Because I always miss a lot, so like I've always understood that I need to rewatch a ton, and then it makes me not want to study with it because I know I have to rewatch it. But like with games, you can like pause, and like with books, you can pause. I'm running. I ran away. I was gonna die. I had 16 health left. Okay, so we're on the third. Oh, and then, so yeah, this top thing up in that direction in the middle, that shows, so we have 3 layers to go through, and then we have the boss fight. Okay. So I think once we level up our weapons a little bit more, we'll be all right to go to the boss fight. And then we can continue and get some storyline, and we can break down some Japanese. Yeah, okay, so this game, you get a lot of, it's a lot of front-loaded text, but like as you keep experiencing the game, it runs into the same text, so you have to keep pushing through the story to get more text. But because of the nature of like, you're redoing the dungeon every time, you know, so that it's a little getting used to as far as how to play it. Warning, it pulls you in, and then just enough slapstick, maintaining serious tone. Too many to narrow down with a single time. Shall ponder on attempting. Yeah, I feel that. There's too much. There's so much stuff coming out all the time. I can't keep up with it as much. I used to watch like 15 episodes or 15 first episodes and then pick like maybe 4 to stick with. Though when I did that, I would generally be very willing to drop it in the first like even 10 seconds. If it was something that was clearly not aimed at me or something I'm like, yeah, no. Nah, thanks. I would just drop it immediately. Which I think, you know, is fine if you're trying to watch as much stuff as that I did. All right, let's okay, so we have enough for an enchantment. So let's sell some stuff and then we'll be good. Upgrade. Sell this stuff, upgrade some other random stuff. And then that'll be that. I think this is on the expensive side, so let's go for like 600 right at the start. And then let's check. Okay. So this, we can up the price a little bit. Sale box. Nah, we don't want to put anything in there right now. Please tell me that's a good amount of money. Oh, it was too cheap? I thought 600 would be too expensive. Alright. Well. that's that. Put this up here. How does this do? 70's good. 70's cheap. Let's do 100. I really like playing Harvest Moon though, to study with as well. But it's like there's a lot of specific farming language. But the new one on the Switch is actually really good to study with, I think. Like, it has hiragana, so you can always look up whatever you need to. And then the language is like, while there is farming language and like specific stuff, it's not too specific. Like, it's not crazy, I don't think, you know? So I think I would recommend that as well. Like, the Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town remake on the Switch. I think I could recommend that. Still putting together the native materials list. It'll be easier to put it together fully. Like, I have like general ideas of where everything is, but like once all the content is truly written, it'll be a lot easier to figure out exactly where things truly fall inside of like where all the phases are in Native Shark. So I think that will be helpful. Even with that being said, it's never going to be like perfect because there's always going to be some random piece of language that's going to be, you know, unexpected for the rest of like compared to the rest of the game, but you probably be able to search it, so it should be fine, you know. Be able to search it and look it up, and then you're golden. And I think that would do really well. Oh, just give me 1 second. All right. Actually, this makes health potions, so we're gonna keep that. Without starting to my mind too much, some instinctual favorites: Cowboy Bebop, Trigun, Flying Witch. I don't know Chrome Shell Regios. Azumanga Daioh, Madomagi, Vampire Knight, Shiki. You have a lot of favorites. No, I appreciate those. Yeah, I like Flying Witch. Is that no? Wait. Oh wait, no. I was thinking of Little Witch Academia. Flying Witch is also really good. I haven't finished it, but I really did enjoy it. I think actually Flying Witch would be really good for learning with. It's a very like chill anime to watch. There's also a manga. I think actually, yeah, I actually kind of want to. Maybe I'll hunt on like go take a peek at Book Off, and buy the first novel of Flying Witch, and then see where that lands in our native material list. That actually kind of sounds interesting. I might do that. And it's Friday, so I could just read it over the weekend. Yeah, it's a really cozy anime. I've seen like the first couple of it. This was like maybe the first 3 or 4 episodes, something like that. It's a very cozy vibe. I like stuff that has a cozy vibe like that. And the Madomagi is one of my is up there in my favorites. It's not like super high up there, but I absolutely love it. I've rewatched it so many times. I love stories that do what Madomagi did. I don't want to spoil anything. So like one of my favorite story elements, like when I say what my favorite story element is, it spoils the surprise. Have I played Paper Mario games in Japanese? I have both of them. And I've played maybe the first hour of both the N64 and the GameCube version. It's funny because I only consider those two to be actual Paper Mario games. I'm a fan of the old ones. I don't like the new ones as much at all, actually. No, I don't like them at all. I feel like I respect the devs for making a game they want to make, but I don't think it's the same game necessarily. You know what I mean? The combat is completely different. The heart of the game is still the same, but the combat and like the mechanics I don't like in the new games at all. I was thinking about getting the one on the Switch, but I just ended up not doing it. I kind of want to give it a shot though, but like I looked at the combat and I was like, it's not for me. But that being said, I have played the N64 one and the GameCube one, and They're both fun, and yeah, they use some language. Or the N64 one doesn't have all the kanji, so sometimes they'll have words that are like half kanji, half kana, which is not optimal to learn with, but it's really awkward to read sometimes. But like, you know, that's fine. But both of them are region locked, so if you do get them, just be careful. That being said, you can get like a Wii off of eBay if you're, at least in America. You can get a Wii off of eBay for like $30, a used Japanese Wii, and then you can get like the GameCube version for maybe another 10, 20, maybe up to 30, I guess. And then like, boom, you're golden on. Let's try to push this dungeon today, actually. How many can I make? 14? Let's do it. Madoka redefined the standard for storytelling. Yeah, it really did though. Like, look how much stuff actually followed that in how they told the story, or how many things actually followed Madomagi. I love Madomagi. But yeah, the battle system on the Switch one is terrible. Don't. Aw. Okay. Yeah, it looked like something that I wouldn't enjoy, so I never ended up picking it up. But like the storyline, I know the storyline's gonna be good. The writing in Paper Mario games is always amazing. But like, I just didn't wanna, you know. Okay. Oops. Wait. No, I don't actually want to open the store. Comment. Mata ne. Let's try to finish this dungeon. Blackrock Shooter is that of the last Switch, last song. Must try to stop. Do you have like a My Anime list or something that's compiled? I have one that I just have all my favorites listed on. If you're willing to work through the gameplay, the story is a lot of fun. I think it's something I'd be willing to do on like a stream, but I don't think I would play it for myself, you know? Actually, Paper Mario might be a fun game to play on Native Shark stream. It'd be nice and accessible for everyone, and then... Huh. Maybe I could play Paper Mario next. Oh, well, I have to see how long it takes to complete it. Oh wow, I just one-shot things now. That's nice. Alright. Sweet. Alright, yeah, I wanna try to beat this dungeon. I have a ton of health potions now. See if I can beat the dungeon. Wow, I just one-shot. Boom, boom. Sweet. Cool. You would have a lot of dialogue. Oh yeah, that's what I was worried about. Like, I wonder what the dialogue is like. I guess there would be a lot, huh? Sasuga da ne. Shogunai. Yeah. Yeah, I want to find games that don't have crazy amounts of dialogue. Oh wow, that was a 3-hit. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll be able to, I think we'll be able to clear this. Paper Mario tanoshii desu yo. Probably like 25, 30 hours. Oh, okay, okay. I think, yeah, no, in Japanese, I don't know if they changed the name or not, but no, it's Mario Story. Mario Story. I don't know what it is for the newer ones, but I imagine it's the same. Oh, this is a chest. Ow. Alright. Oh, it fell in. Nice. Some of the, okay, I guess because it does jumping actions, it can fall in, versus the other things that don't jump can't get pushed. All right. Ah! Health potions. All right. Honestly, there isn't too much text. I'll take a peek at... Have we read this? Oh, yeah, we read that. I'll take a peek at kind of what it would look like. But I also, like, don't want things that are super intense on the story. So people can just kind of hop in and without, like, really feeling lost, you know? Because, like, that's why I'm not doing too much Ni no Kuni on stream, is because it's a lot for people to hop into. Because, like, having the lack of, like, unless you're also able to read as fast as I can get through stuff, like, on stream, then you might feel a little lost if you're not watching it the entire time. And, you know, I don't think that's really a cool viewing experience. I don't know if I would want to watch a stream that does that, you know? Oh, not from that website should, though. Oh, yeah, like, my anime list or AniList. I use AniList. It's like a better design, kind of, but my anime list has more information on it, so it's kind of a trade-off either way. There's the heal up here. But yeah, I really want to play Hades. I really want them to make a Japanese translation, and I want to play it. Boom, got him. That was easy. All right, yeah, I should be able to get through the boss today, or this boss at least, and then see what we can do against the other one. Yeah, that's actually something. I kind of want to play Paper Mario on stream anyway. Oh, what in tarnation? What was that? So many little blobs. Boop. Oh wow, it doesn't fly straight. Okay. Boop. Okay, this is our 本日我々が、製造した岩石 stone golem が導入される. Honestly, I will warn you, the battle system sucks for the new Mario. I saw it and I was hoping it would be more like the GameCube or the N64 version, and it didn't seem to be that way. So it's kind of a bummer. Wait, let me... What? 1 second, I'm gonna look up... Is that Ganseki? Sekigan? Sekigan? How do I... display capture? Hey, everyone sees me. I think it's Ganseki. Ganseki? Yeah. Which is rock. Okay. Turn this off. Okay, so rock golem, and then Donyu, like they started steering it, I guess. Donyu. Look that up as well. I need to get a little bit. So my software has been glitching. Bring it installed leading in. Okay, introduction. My software has been glitching, so I haven't been able to like not show the stream setting and whatnot every single time I want to look up something. So I need to figure out how to make that work. Okay, so they can't make it not disappear from the room, but at least they can. Oh, okay, so they can use it as a tactic against robbers. Interesting. All right, I think the dialogue is fun even if you haven't followed the entire story. The areas play well standalone. Yeah, I feel like a lot of Paper Mario games are like that. Kawaii. What? Oh crap. Oh! I'm scared. Oh, it's homing on me. Oh! What is going? Oh, jeez. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, okay, okay. All right, I can't actually attack that thing. Oh, that's its hand. Okay. Oh. Oh, I got trapped. It's a tarp. It's a tarp. Ouch. Oh, what the heck? That hurt so bad. Ouch. I can't open my inventory, which means I can't use any more healing potions. Ouch. Okay. We'll be fine. Okay. Last hit. Last hit. Last hit. Last. Come on. Okay. Oh. I did it. Was that the big boss? Was that the boss of the dungeon? That must have been, right? Unless there's one after this. Nice. Yokatta. Yatta ne. Yatta ne. Oh, look at this ball. Play soccer in here. Boop. Boop. Alright. Alright, that was a fight right there. I'll get it. Oh, that's so much money. Alright, let's get rid of the cheap things, because we're about to make bank from this. Maybe that as well. See how much space we actually grabbed. Okay, and then actually I can just scout these. I can use these. Well, I can't. Maybe I'll sell this last one so I have more inventory space. 40, not bad. No! Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, did it boot me out of the dungeon before I could take the last two things? Alright. Sweet. I think I beat the first dungeon. Portal tsukau. We did it, stream. We did it. Oh, I think I got a ring that's like an equip. I think helps my my thing, my stats. The cleaning people are vacuuming outside the hallway. I did beat the first dungeon. Okay, and then I unlocked. So now we go into the second, I guess. Hmm. 何者かがグーデルのゴンを倒したと聞いたのじゃが、まさかお前さんの仕業じゃなかろうな。Alright, so I heard someone beat the Gudel to Gon. So, like, whatever those monster names are. I heard someone defeated those monsters, but couldn't have been you, was it? Ah, it was you. It really was you. 不用意耳に危険をさらすなと言ったじゃろうに Even though I told you don't put yourself in unnecessary danger. 何 ?5 つ目の扉の鍵が1つ、開いたじゃと What, you're saying one of the keys to the big door, one of the 5 keys opened? It's just as, what do you want? It's just as Pete said. In other words, ... とにかくじゃあ anyway. この扉に関わってはいかん Do not associate yourself with that door. Don't go near that door. 謎を探れば探るほど、命は危険にさらされるじゃん。So the deeper you search into the mystery, the more dangerous it's going to be for your body, for your life. ピートはわしらの警告を聞き入れず、帰らぬ人になったんじゃぞ。Pete didn't listen to my warnings and he's never gonna come back. お前さんはダンジョンでアイテムを入手すればいいじゃん。All you need to do is just search for items in the dungeon. 村人と話し合ってゲンムントを解放することにした。Alright, so he talked to the villagers and he's gonna release the Gemundo, whatever that is. Oh, okay. It's something that will help us do things better. Things to do, be well and Grazi. Oh, yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. Mata ne. Alright, so we'll be able to get more stuff. And we'll be able to improve our shop. Sweet. Barukan Forge. Oh, and we'll have a Vulcan Forge. That's cool. You'll need new equipment for your trips in this new dungeon, right? Yeah, okay. So we'll be able to make armor and weapons now. Instead of, I guess, buy them? Or maybe we'll be able to upgrade, is what he means. Hey, dungeon number 2. There we go. Barukan Forge. Oh, shoot. There was this bow down here all this whole time? So I guess, yeah, a lot of our upgrades are going to come from the second dungeon now. Alright, let's sell all our stuff that we got from the dungeon. Because we got a lot of it. Can I even read these? I think we just sell it, right? It's not important. Let's see. I don't think anyone's gonna pay this price, but I'd rather not undercut myself this time. Let's just hope. I mean, it's the first boss down. Like, it's gotta be a good amount of money, right? Nope. Alright, well, I figured. Let's do 2,000. Yeah. Okay, so that one's not as bad. Let's see. Still too much? What about you, Wachan? Alright, fine. I'm sad. I wanted to make a lot of money off of these. Shogunai. Shogunai. Oh well. Oh, now they're making... Alright. Yeah, cool. Okay. Okay. It's always a guessing game. Too expensive, then you do too much. Oh, wait, I don't know if she got it for the lower price or not. She might have. This book. Okay, and then How much can this sell for? Let's go for 2,000. It looks important. It looks like books tend to sell for a lot more. Has anyone been reading some fun native materials recently? Or going through some fun native materials recently? I'm always interested to hear what people are exactly doing with their studies, or like, you know, the extra time or whatever, or just how they're filling time as well. So like for me, I always did that my hour of consistent study a day, and then I played a ton of video games in Japanese, and that's how I got a lot of my exposure. Okay. And then I think we don't want to sell that. And this is a ring slot, so we get, what does it do? Wait, how do I read the description? Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, it makes me have more health, but it lowers my movement speed a bit. I don't like having lower movement speed. That's the thing. I like I'm not gonna wear that. That's not worth it. I prefer whenever there's a video game where I have an option to be like a tank or like something really quick. I always value not getting hit more than being able to get hit but taking a lot of hits. So I always value the speed over the health. It's more fun to dodge things and take no damage and like, well, look at this. Look at how good I am at the game. Than it is. You're like, yeah, I took a lot of hits, but couldn't really move much, you know? Though, obviously, you can be really good at games with being a slow character, but I find it more fun to be fast characters, you know? I like fast-paced games when I'm fully engaged in them. Alright, so a couple of these things. We beat our first dungeon. I feel like I kind of want to find another indie game or like a game with like a low amount of text, because we're kind of running out of text here. And I think we've experienced a good amount of this game. So I wonder if there's another game that would be cool. I was also looking into like setting up like a Minecraft server for the NS community and just kind of seeing wherever we take it, you know? I think that would be cool. But I'd have to figure out how to set that up and keep it running all the time. Cause yeah, I would have to figure out how to make it constantly be going. And I think I would have to find out some plugins so people didn't like constantly steal other people's stuff or something like that, you know? Because griefers, we don't want griefers, right? Maybe if maybe I could whitelist people. Maybe if you're a I'm just throwing this idea out here. Maybe Nader Shark subs could get access to the server. That actually kind of, so I could whitelist anyone who connects to their Discord account and whatnot. And then we wouldn't really have to worry as much about griefers if we have it limited to people paying for subs. You know, I think that might be one way to do it. Because I'm not terribly familiar with running Minecraft servers, but I think it would be a fun thing to do. Okay, there's that one lock. But I've been wanting to play Minecraft for a while now, like with the community. I think that would make for just a really cool experience in general. Wait, no, actually, I want to upgrade stuff first before I go into the next dungeon. Wait, I just realized he doesn't make his bed. Yeets the covers off, hop out, done. I love that detail. I love that detail so much. It's the tiny things in games like this that make me like games, or like the devs put care into it, you know? Like, who makes their bed? Okay, does anyone in chat make their bed? I don't make my bed. I just throw the cover off when I get out, or throw off the blankets when I get out of bed, and that's that. That is that. Alright, enchantments. Oh, we need more of those red crystals. Whoopsies. I guess we can't upgrade today. But let's see what else we can upgrade as far as our shop goes in the town. Town, we can't buy any new people, but shop. Oh, we need to upgrade our shop, which you can do by doing this. Okay. Sweet. I didn't even like pay attention to that thing up there. I could have had an upgraded shop for a while now. Whoops. Wahaha, 今日もいい仕事だぜ。or 仕事したぜ。大して変わってないって。Oh, I did great work today, huh? What, you say it's not very different? Ah, don't worry about the outside. The beautiful interior is what makes it important. Hey! Pika pika! I don't know what this tutorial is trying to tell me. What is this tutorial trying to tell me? You get more money when you place it there? Oh. 承認の人気度が普通ではないとき、または祝福なお客さんが、認定品定めしたときは Oh, they're just telling me when it won't get entered into my records when people aren't super happy with the price. Okay. Sure. Sure, why not? Okay. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. I'll be back in a second. And yeah. 1 second. see, switch. Here I am. Omatase itashimashita. Thanks for waiting. Alright. Let us go into the second dungeon. Whoa. Oh, the thing about the bathroom is so cold. And then they have ground temperature. It's just water coming straight out of the ground without a heater. So that it's like ice water. And it makes me freeze every single time. It's so crazy. I wonder if I should play Harvest Moon sometime though on stream. I think Harvest Moon might be a good game to play. I feel like if I break some language down on a stream, it might make it easier for people to get into. Maybe I should do that. I think that would be good. Because I mean, I've recommended it to like my friends who are also learning Japanese, like when they were really, really early on. And I think it was too early. So they're like, bro. But like at their level, I don't think they had even gone through. I wonder what actually how they would think of it now, having gone through phase 1. Well, I love the aesthetic of this though. Ow. Ow. Oh my god, it's busted. Oh, sweet. I was just about to use a health potion, and I'm like, well, what if the next room is this? And it is. Okay. Alright, 1 year ago, why do I want to know our... The person who destroyed our research area a year ago is still we still don't know who it is. Even now, our research materials are disappearing almost daily. Okay. Interesting. That's a tree. Oh, oh, oh. Alright, interesting. Interesting boss. That didn't really feel that much more difficult than the previous ones, but hey, I'll take it. 로드中 겜문도 Ow, ow. Ouch. No, yeah, alright. We're alright. And then Hiraku 古代の、木材 I don't know what. Oh god. I think Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild would be a really good game to play on stream. Like, I just thought of it. I don't know why. But like, there's not a terrible amount of dialogue. There's some important cinematic stuff. But Breath of the Wild might be a really good game to play. I need a stronger bow now. Oh, whoopsies. I pressed the wrong button. Breath of the Wild actually might be really good. I've played it so many times too that I can like, that I know how to, I know the language, so I wouldn't have any trouble breaking it down for people too. And Breath of the Wild is just one of my, I'd say it's probably up there in my favorite games. And I see like the speedrunning strats and all like the cool things you can do, like the bullet time bounce or whatnot, and like the wind bombs. And those all look, that's something I think I would be interested in learning. Patanda ダンジョンに間違いなくパターンが存在する。Plus, it's a great game. Yeah, right? It is. Gotta log off. Great job. Thanks for the advice. All right. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate you chatting. Yeah, always feel to stop in later whenever you have the time with any questions or whatnot. Always happy to answer them. Mata ne. Bye bye. Okay, so there's a pattern in this dungeon. It looks like Muzolsa. Wait, no, Musazol? Musasakusa? Musa? How do you read this? Let's take a look. Wait, let me add something really quick. Browser source, Chrome. Because then oh wait, whoopsies, not this. Remove. That wasn't supposed to be there. Window capture. That's what it is. That's what I'm looking for. Chrome. Oh, I guess you can see this right now, huh? Jisho. And then and then we can look up, and then I don't have to. Yes, I have figured it out. All right, Musakui. Interesting. Okay, yeah, I didn't know that word. Let's add it. Let's add it to my flashcards. See, this is why I'm glad I do my personal streams now, because I wouldn't have known how to do that if I hadn't done my personal streams. So now you guys don't have to see all the junk on my screen. And boom, you know. Musakui ni mieru kamo shirenai. So it may look random. So musakui is random, unintentional, unintended. Oops. And then boom. And then we get the definition in here. And now we will not forget this in the future, which is very important. And then I think there's mushiro kantan or tannaru konjun. So let's look up konjun. I didn't even read it right. Mekon, no, konme, and then tanjun. No, it's not that. Okay, let's look up question mark and just see what comes up. All right, let's look it up by radical. So there's a water radical, so that's 1, 2, 3 for the water radical. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 strokes. So that's going to be 7 strokes. So it's going to be located here. And there it is. Konton, chaos. Mushiro tannaru konton darouka. It may look random, but it's probably just chaos. Oh, I think this monster lad is going to try and come kill me now or soon. But I'm adding words, so. Yeah, okay. So the game doesn't let you stay in the same room for a while. Oh, jeez. The heck was that? Oh, that was my Switch. That actually kind of scared me. I had the Switch was, or my Switch controllers were vibrating, but I have them on this like piece of plastic that made it like way louder. And I'm like, what in the heck? I'm like, why is it what is my phone about? What is my phone doing? You know, that actually kind of scared me. Oh my god. I'm like, wait, what is this? Some sort of warning? Because I mean, I haven't lived in Japan very long, so I don't actually know what like earthquake warnings sound like or whatnot. which is probably something I should really look into and have prepared in my brain for. Okay, むしろか、単なる混沌だろうか. So chaos. It might just be normal chaos. Okay. And then we can get rid of that. And bam, we're in. Okay. だが実は全く、新遁であると言っていい。Or 真逆? 真逆? Oh, 真逆 might be the very opposite. そこには合理性と反復性。合理性 is like logic, and then 反復性が存在する。No, I don't know what 反復性 is. So we're going to look that up as well. We'll learn a lot of words. Learn a lot of words this stream. Is this big enough, by the way? This window? Just let me know if it's a little small. I think you can read it pretty well though. I think it's all right. But as always, let me know. So そこには合理性と反復性 There we go. Wait. Say. Am I reading that right? Wait. Hanfuku. Hofuku. Hanfuku. Hanfuku. Repetition. Repetitive. Hanfuku is repetitive. Okay. So let's add repetitive to that. Hanfuku se ga sonzai suru. So, all right. So what we have, soko ni wa, inside of that, gori se, like rationality. Okay, rationality and repetitiveness. So se is like adding at the end of that is like ness, I guess. Logic. Yeah. So rationality, reasonableness. That ness is coming from the se. And then we have repetitiveness. Ga sonzai suru, exist. Ga exist. So there's that. So hanpuku. Oops. Hanpuku is repetitiveness. And now we have that word in our grammar cards as well, or our flashcards as well. And we're golden. All right. 等種の神格的存在の導きだろう. So is this like the work of some sort of god? Okay. I don't think I read those perfect, but we'll move on for now. Okay. 核改造には必ず治療の泉がある. So in every single like formation of the dungeon, there's a healing pool. So 泉 is like a fountain of healing. 実はこの泉下の改造への入り口がある部屋の近くに出現するのだ. 実はこの泉下の Okay, so there's a lower. Okay, it's always near the lower level. Like the stairway down to a lower level, it's always near that. It not only heals you, but it also it kind of gives you a path through the dungeon. People who are simply here for treasure do not know this reality. Okay. That thing is mad at me though, because I've been in the dungeon too long. So it's probably going to spawn soon. And I don't like that. Actually, let me... Before it locks me out of my inventory. Ho. man, that hurts. Oh man, that hurts. Ouch. Okay. Alright, it's time to leave this dungeon. After... it's spawning. It's mad. It's time to leave, time to leave, time to leave. Oh, it costs more money to leave this dungeon. Well, I guess that makes enough sense. Alright, so well, we have enough items. I think we'll be able to upgrade. I think our bow. Alright. Let's do that. Let's not sell anything yet. Let's go to bed, wake up, upgrade our bow, or upgrade our weapons, and then sell once we realize what exactly all these new items are. Oh, do I get any more chests with that too? Oh man, I'm so excited to upgrade the shop. Alright, so Hanasu. Oh, we need some sort of root. But that onion looking thing. This. Oh, it's a piece of wood. Oh, I see. Does it not look like an onion? It looks like an onion to me. A really like flat onion. We have de korashi. So he's an antique collector. And he Hansai suru soushokuhin. Soushoku. It's like decorations, I think, right? Or equipment. I don't know. Let's get him though. New person in town. Hype. Alright. Well, we don't have any money to go visit him really, but alright, let's see what he does. Hanasu. Konnichiwa. Moonlighter no itonamu Willさんですね。この度はリノカにお呼びいただき感謝します。Alright, so he's thanking us for calling him to the town. And he's like, yeah, you're Will from Moonlighter, right? 世界を旅して集めた装飾品を販売しているアランと申します。So I'm Alan, and I travel the world and gather up stuff to sell. 装飾品. Yeah, so he gets pleasure from other people, or he gets like, he likes to give other people joy, basically, is what he's saying. Oh, so he's probably gonna give us rings and stuff, right? Yeah. Well, I don't know. Actually, what are these? Oh, okay. Well, I can't buy anything yet, but... Oh, and then stuff from different dungeons. Okay. Okay. Oh, these are the things that look like... Oh. Okay, so this is just like I can buy permanent buffs from him, it looks like. So like when I'm in certain dungeons or when I'm in... Yeah, just anywhere, I guess. What is this? Yeah, when I'm in all the different areas, I just get buffs. Alright, so wada. Wada. What is wada? Oh, straw. I'm gonna assume everything is slightly more expensive. Or I can get away with everything being more expensive now. Because it's all from this new dungeon. Shizen no tsubo. Shizen no tsubo. Let's just, yeah, why not? Oh, right, and then we have more tables. We have so much stuff now. I have no idea how much all this stuff is worth, so let's just go for like a couple hundred. Either way. This looks more expensive. Okay, and then open up shop. There we are. And now we buy things. Now we just chill. What are some other good games to play on stream? Paper Mario might be the call. Paper Mario, Breath of the Wild. I want to play retro games, but I don't know how popular they might be. But I think... Hey, yeah, we got a lot of stuff there. But yeah, I think... Oh, he's mad at that one. Okay. People don't like that price. Maybe I should chuck some Harvest Moon on this stream, though. I think that would be good. I think Harvest Moon is helpful in general. And then... Poison Jelly. Oh, wait, no, we don't want to... We don't want to sell that one. Poison Jelly. 植物のかけら or 食物のかけら 植物の食物食物 No, it's 植物 Oh man, because 食物 is it's like 食べる is the first kanji, so that's food items, and then 食物 is plants. Dive under this table thing. Oh, they're making a lot of money on me. What other games do I really like? Maybe we can play a little bit of Animal Crossing, but I don't think too much. I really want to look into setting up that Minecraft server, though. I think having Minecraft is like the next... What are the next things? But it's also like... How can I make this... At least we can learn some Japanese with it, you know? Because like that's what I want to find is like a cool balance, you know? Hanabira. Flower petals. Sakura no hanabira. Sakura is... Well, I guess everyone knows what sakura is. Cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms, no flower petals. Sakura no hanabira. We're making a lot of money though. I think, yeah, I'll be able to buy like all the enchantments that we got, or the upgrades, the soul shokuhin, the decorations. Oh, they don't like that pricing. There's a couple people that don't like a couple of pricings. Gomen nasai. And then this mushroom. Come on, the mushroom is pika pika-ing. It looks gold. What do you mean it's not worth 500 coins? They were mad at this pricing too. Okay. Wait. That might be the thing that I can use for potions. So I'm gonna not touch that. Okay, that is still too expensive. This is too expensive. Everything's too expensive now. No. And then this. Lower the price on this. Come on, buy it. Oh my god. Alright. Less money on this then. No, they're all angry. They're all angry all the time. I'm not trying to rip you off. I just don't know the prices. Oh, now, alright. Now you're all getting deals. Okay. Fine. Sure. Oh my god, everyone's just, yep. I got duped. I've been duped. I've been had. Alright. Oh, how much is this leaf worth? Who wants a leaf? Uchiwa rifu. So fan leaf. Oh, it's like the fan leaf from Wind Waker. Or I guess like most other Zelda games. Deku Leaf. みたいな。本当が合ってるかわかんないけど。Deku Leaf みたいな。Alright. We have a lot of money now. So we can probably upgrade our bow. Because we need an upgrade on the bow. Wonder if I can buy some armor too. I think I need armor. And let me put some stuff away in my chest over here. Because this is all important and I can craft with it. Or buy stuff with it. I don't even know where I'm getting this shield from. Is it this? How do I see the stats on it? Ah, here it is. On the right side. Okay. Oh, it gives me 30 health, but that's not... That doesn't account for... I'm confused. Wait. Oh, is it my shield? No, it's not. What is it? I don't know what's giving me this 50 health bubble. I'm very confused on that. Alright, bye. ありがとうございました。お気をつけて。お気をつけて帰ってください。Take care and go home with care. おはようございます。Alright, let's take a look at what enchantments we have going here. Enchanto. Oh, I can get an upgrade on my sword. Which seems kind of like a busted thing to do. Do I do that? Sword and shield is super strong. Oh, yeah, I did it. I did it. 話す。おはようございます。あんな不思議な存在なのにどうして誰もダンジョンの研究しないのかしら。Why is everyone not researching the dungeon? It's such an interesting little place. It is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Go to layer 2. Or dungeon 2. I guess the layers are different, huh? See if we can find the second boss today. Or in this trip. Roll. Hey, wait. This is just... okay, yeah, whatever. Alright, yeah, that's not a difficult boss, but hey. Maybe I upgraded my sword too many times or something, I don't really know. But I guess I shouldn't sell those red crystals, though, because it seems like we don't get as much of them in this dungeon. I can't believe that we literally just one room found the boss. Or fountain, then boss room. Oh, that's like a poisonous swamp. Okay, don't step in that. Note to self, to future self. Oh, I think I just stepped on a slug. Oh no. Aw, yeah, I did. Rip. What is that thing? It's like a boar. Whoopsies. I don't want to heal up yet. I shouldn't heal up until I know that extra room I'm going into isn't a dungeon or a fountain. These things look like Legend of Zelda creatures. Ah! Oh, that hurts so bad. Alright, yeah, I definitely can't step in that. I was waiting for that to be the fountain room. These are all Legend of Zelda creatures. This thing is from Wind Waker. I promise. Ouch. Yeah, I don't want a spear. I'd rather have this close range. Because... Ooh, I got a sword. It's so intense to like try to aim all that. I wouldn't be able to do it. Or I wouldn't be able to do it well. Okay. Let's read this. Let's yomu this. どうしても、木や鉄の Okay. 原子の球根が見つけられない Okay. So 原子の球根 so some sort of root. We can only find it in certain boxes. But I don't know what a Genshi no Kyukon is. As far as what the game has it, you know? I think Genshi is like atomic, right? Atomic root? Something to do with atoms. Alright, well let's see. Hey, it is the pool. I was gonna hope, like, if this isn't the pool, we're gonna give up on this day, but it is. Okay. この悩ましい状況が何者の手によるものがのかは不明である. Alright, so we don't know who's causing these terrible conditions. 試験的森林 緑色の粘液 I think に覆われている破損部 Let's look these up. Let's look these words up. Get this showing. Boom. Okay. Let's look these words up. So 真剣的森林の一部は、継続的に消失であり、しており、緑色の粘液 It's like liquid, right? Mucus, okay. に覆われている破損部 like destroyed part, I think. I guess I know these words, huh? Okay, so some of it is destroyed in this like mucus. So neki, I didn't know. And then so Moonlighter. Let's get this sentence right now. 試験的森林 so a test like forest の一部は継続的 continuously に continuously 消失 disappearing しており disappearing part of it and then 緑色の粘液a green colored mucus に覆われている covered in 破損部 destroyed part と入れ替わっている is swapping out with 入れ替わっていることもある sometimes. Hey, that's some way to break the sentence down. That is a long sentence. That's a very long sentence. Bam. Okay. So stuff's getting swapped out and like with mucus and stuff. Ow. I can't really dodge this. Oh, I died. Oh no. Wait, it's so random. How do you dodge it? I died. No. I just lost so much stuff. Well, I guess it was only, I mean, I lost what was in the dungeon trip, but I'm sad. All right, yeah, we did a restart instead of returning to the dungeon, or the village. Oh, I fell in. No, I lost so much good stuff. I beat the boss, the first boss and everything. Okay, we're gonna need more health, I think, before, or more defense before we can tackle the second boss, it looks like. Man, I'm bummed about that. I had a lot of good stuff, like, from the chests and whatnot, too. Dude, there's a little ant over here. Not anymore. Oh. Oh. Oh, I didn't even realize that was a hole. Okay. Oopsies. Kabam. I would probably read that. Oh, here we go. Totemo koufun shiteru. I'm very excited. 冒険者ならダンジョンからアイテムを家にある宝箱を送りたいと願ったことあるはず. So, alright. So they want... I'm sure there are people who have been exploring this, who want to send items from their backpack to their from the dungeon to their house while still exploring the dungeon. その夢を叶えてくれる部屋をダンジョンで発見した。Ooh, okay, so we found something that can do that. 第三改造のどこか始まりと終わりの間に、きらめく光が出現する. So in the third layer, somewhere between the start and the end, there's going to be appears a きらめく光, which is like a sparkling light. その光は闇に満ちた穴の奥に、反射光のように見えるはずだ. Alright, so you should see it like in the middle, kind of like as a reflection in the middle of like a dark pit. もし勇気があるのなら思い切って飛び込んでみるといい. So if you have the courage for it, just go for it and jump into it. Okay? そして下に何かあるのか自分の目で確かめるんだ. And alright, so you have to discover for yourself if there's actually something underneath it. ダンジョンの探索するものはいつも一人だ. Alright, exploring the dungeon is always by yourself. 一人では持ち帰れるアイテムの10に限りがある. Alright, so yeah, there's only so much you can like bring back because of weight. 第三改造にたどり着くと、カバンの中のアイテムはアイテムでいっぱいだろう. So yeah, once you make it to, たどり着く is like to make it to reach. And it implies like an intense journey to do that. So an intense journey to reach. Your bags will surely be full by the time you make it there. 人間とは、意欲な生き物なので greedy. I know that means greedy. 先に進めば進むほどより高価なアイテムが手に入れると信じ、冒険をやめたがらないのだ. やめたがらない. So humans are quite greedy creatures, so they continue to push forward into the dungeon, and in hopes of getting more valuable items. So they don't want to stop pushing forward. Okay, all right. So sadly, it wasn't a tool, but we do have the knowledge of we can find a way to send our items to our house directly once we reach past the third layer of here, which is going to be a lot of effort if that boss was anything to if that boss was an indicator. I just don't know the attack pattern of that boss. That's the thing. Like, I have to figure out what exactly is going on with that boss. Ooh, ouch. That hurt. Nope, nope. It's time to leave. It's time to leave. It's time to leave. I was one shot away from death. Okay, we need more health. Maybe we do wear that ring. I don't know. Do we wear that ring? Roll to loading. Let me make some more tea. I love how cheap tea is in Japan. Okay, one thing that confuses me is this oil chop tea bag that I have. It says only steep the tea for 30 seconds. And that seems just like too short of a time to do it. Like, most green tea is 2 minutes, right? And then you start to like make it bitter. But it confuses me to see only steep your tea for 30 seconds. Because I mean, it seems like it works, but I still kind of overseep it, I guess. Well, comparatively to the instructions, I still think it's fine to have like a 2-minute-ish seep on that. All right, let's take this ring back because turns out we need it. So I'm glad, I guess I didn't sell it. I guess I'm glad I didn't sell it. Oh, Genshi no Tane. Atomic seed. And then plant fragments. Seimei no mizu. Hanabira. Genshi no tsuchi. Atomic dirt. Okay. Oh, I feel like I just moved so much slower with this. Is it just placebo? No. I don't think so. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can move that slowly and like still be not bad. Well, I guess I'm kind of bad anyway because I need the extra health. I don't know. I don't know what the best way is. I guess I'll look up, see if we can make some armor or something. So if we can make some armor, then we'll be alright. Take less damage. See if I can make another bandana, because I know I have a bandana slot, right? Do I? No. But I do have a couple of slots, though. Full of stuff to do. Atomic dirt. And then water. Some straw. What's the price on this? Okay. So they made money off of me last time. So let's up it a little bit. Okay. The thing about this game is, like, if someone buys something, they line up based on how they activated it, so someone further away can get in line and like have the placeholder, and then like, so there'll be like the second person waiting in line at the counter before the first person even gets there, so you just have this line forming. It's really weird. It makes enough sense why it happens that way, but it's weird. Alright, so that was too expensive. Takasugi, gomen. Try like that. Seimei no mizu. life water. Oh, it's too expensive. Wait, wasn't that an alright price last time, or no? Oh, it wasn't. Whoopsies. Let's try that, I guess. Oh, it looks like we have an adventurer, which means you might want to buy a weapon. Which means we should take out the gauntlet and yari, because I have no use for them. And then let's sell them for, say, 500. And if they're not both leaving already. No, one's leaving. Oh well. But I almost have 20k. So let's see. Oh, they made money off of me. Ah, oh well. I wasn't going to use those anyway. And then let's lower this. Ocha itadakimasu. Can you say that? I don't think you can say it with water. Or with ocha. With drinks. Maybe you can. Maybe it's not common. I don't know. Maybe you just say nomimasu or something. You probably wouldn't even say anything. Ocha oishisou, and then take a sip. Arigatou gozaimasu, take a sip. If someone made it for you, right? Alright. I'm not gonna wait to try to sell those mushrooms. Everyone get out. Alright, and then let's... Oh, it needs to be daytime. Give me a second. Oh wait, okay, so these are extra chests? Sweet, they are. Okay. Well, actually, in that case, we want to do that. I'm not going to bring the ring again, but I'm not going to sell the ring. I'm not going to sell the ring yet. At least. Armor. Tetsu no kabuto. Oh! Oh! Yeah, we could have been wearing a lot more armor. Nuno. Oh man, I gotta go farm some old... I gotta go farm some dungeon. Oh, I completely missed that. I didn't even see you could scroll down on like half of these things. The line up longer, get more customers. Oh, I can increase my time. Ooh, I can get more tips. Alright, and then this. They'll move faster. That's funny. Yeah, that's actually good though. Tips, always good, so that's more money. Honestly, let's just buy them all. Why not? I mean, we have the money to do it. Okay. Now we go through the old dungeon, I think. Farm up some old materials. And then we upgrade as we go. I think that's the plan. So we just clear the old dungeon again. And then it'll be really good because then we'll have full armor and then we can actually fight in the new dungeon. I can't believe I missed the armor. I miss so much in this game. I don't know if it's just me or what. I just don't pay enough attention to the design. I saw the bandana, but I just never thought to scroll down more. I don't know. It just wasn't obvious. Maybe me missing the scroll bar is just my brain not working when I'm looking at that menu or something. Like, that's why I kind of like stuff like if they had a half box there, I see like, oh, there's half a box, which means I should go downwards, right? Instead of just 2 rows, and then like I have to look off outside of the box in order to see stuff's going on outside of it, you know? Design is really interesting because, I mean, it affects what we do at Native Shark too, you know? Like, how can we make things obvious without needing to say anything, you know? And that applies to studying day to day, but also applies to studying methods, right? Like your habits, making sure people form healthy study habits, and like study habits that aren't gonna distract them or like be really time consuming and like not necessarily helpful, or even detrimental habits like over focusing on certain aspects, right? When they're not necessarily worth looking at in depth or whatnot. So just basically helping our students form good habits to do. So like now all I do, like I think about design all the time. And it's like it's always interesting because like when you're designing it, like I don't design it personally, but like with Caleb and like Jacob, I'm always talking to them and they do obviously the designs. Ouch. And like when they like show me a design, it's like usually relatively obvious on like what it's supposed to do and what it's supposed to be. And then we'll put it in front of like a testers or whatnot. And then it's like, wait, yeah, actually this design wasn't that good because it's not obvious. Like, cause we thought it might have been good because we're quite familiar with the system, you know, and we know exactly what we wanted this to be. And then back to the drawing boards, and then, you know, seeing what updates and whatnot can come out. I think the learning experience is probably a good example of it. So the learning experience update, that, you know, it is a big improvement from what it was originally. And part of that's just like, we didn't have the dev time, I think, or something like that. I mean, and like we had to get something out basically. Like it wasn't going to be perfect from day one. It's still not perfect. There's still so much work to do. So like something needs to be put out, right? And then we can update it as we go. And that's what we're doing now. But if you wait to release something until it's perfect, you're never going to release it. I think that's a very big thing. Like in life in general, like if you try to always make it perfect on the first try, you're going to be paralyzed by that perfection because there's always going to be something else you can do. There's always going to be something else you can do to make something better. And sometimes the best way to figure out what is good and what's bad is to have it out and just like work with it, experiment with it, and go from there. You know, trial and error, feedback. I mean, that's why we value feedback so much too. Come on, hit me. Do something. This actually is an annoying mob to fight because they just ignore you. They ignore you. I guess I'll just like tank hits or something. Sure. Hanabira. We don't need Hanabira. What else do we need? Nuno. We need Nuno. 4 of this item. We don't need this Zeddy right now, necessarily speaking. And then, boom, some money off of that. But yeah, like now, whenever I play a video game or like whenever I look on a website, I'm just constantly like, okay, what is this design? why or why not does this work, or does like, yeah, why or why not does this work? Does this work? Because I mean, it's just always on my mind now. Wait. There we go. It's really open, just like my perspective in general on everything. Ow. Oop. I guess I could just go over here and hit him. Instead of dealing with all that. I think we have a lot of stuff now. Maybe we could get another piece of cloth. Might be able to get another piece of cloth and then we can try to leave. Did I even hit the boss room yet? Ow. My bones. There we go. And then go over here and get this guy. Got him. Do we need? I don't think we need another. Oh, ouch. Ouch. Twice. Give me a healing thing. We're not dealing with. Ouch. Oh, that almost killed me. Okay. 6 health. Woohoo. That was close. All right. Let's sell some of this stuff, but let's make a lot of armor for us. Once I have that armor, then it will be a lot easier to get into the second dungeon, or to get through the second boss on that dungeon. So we gotta switch it to daytime. But yeah, that's another thing is, like when I am looking at new things, like it's so easy to play things that are familiar instead of playing new things. So like I've stopped playing a lot of stuff, like except unless it's on stream. It's kind of funny to see. Okay, let's get. Oh no, that was a bandana. We didn't need the bandana. Whoopsies. Tetsu no kabuto. Oh, and then we're not rich enough now. I can't wear 2 bandanas? What is this? I want 2 bandanas. Alright. Let's open the shop. Get people in here. And sell a bunch of stuff. And then we can start making more money. Let's go with 1,000 on that. I think that's actually something we can use. And then these lens. Okay, let's try that. We just need more armor. We need more armor so we don't get one shot in the next dungeon. Because it's super rough. Life will be easy when we have more armor. Oh no, he's still making money off of me. Oh wait, that was the bandana. Okay, well, so an eye on that. Can't be helped. That's kind of be expected. Thank you. And then yeah, I think if I can make. No, okay. So we're at 2 pieces of armor right now, as long as I have the materials for them, which I believe I do. We might be able to get. Yeah, we might be able to get 3 pieces actually. If they're 4,000 a pop. Thank you. I had a student write back to me when I messaged them back, 39. And I'm like, why did you message me 39? And then, like, I'm thinking about it. Oh, thank you. It's just sound and cute. 39. Sounds like thank you. It had me going for a while. I was laughing. It was funny. I love puns like that in Japanese, in general. The rest I think are important. Maybe not this. But alright, so we have 3 pieces of armor at least with this. Actually not concerned about getting that soul. That's not going to do much for me right now. Ah, I don't want to dead to the shop. Oh. Interesting. That's a glitch. If you walk up as you leave the shop, you get stuck in the shop. Because the loading screen you're allowed to walk in. Like this, when the screen is dark, I can be walking up. Pachi pachi pachi. Hi Caleb. What's up? We're moonlighting. We're lighting the moon. Or writing the moon. Moonlighter. Moonlighter. I always think of it as that when I boot up this game in Japanese. Alright. We need strong armor. Wow, okay, so we need Nuno. Oh. I want armor that doesn't slow me down. Which is going to naturally be lighter. Okay, so we need a lot of cloth, actually. We need a lot of cloth in order to get armor that still keeps us up, but doesn't slow us down. Or that keeps us alive, but doesn't slow us down. You're saying you like puns. Pachi, pachi, pachi. Oh, yeah. Because it's hachi, hachi, hachi. Because it's a bunch of 8s. Oh, wait. Are these only going 5 stacks? Yeah, because there's a bunch of 8s, which are normally read as hachi, right? Then you just pachi, pachi, pachi. I see it all the time on like Twitch channels, like when they're like playing live music or whatever. Pachi, pachi, pachi. Also, I don't see my chat showing up on screen. They're there. Yeah, they're right here. Above. They disappear kind of quickly. Maybe I should adjust it. I adjusted it so they wouldn't be... It's really slow. Yeah, YouTube, it has like a ton of delay. I don't know why. I don't know why. Also, I'm going to increase the time on these messages showing up a little bit, though. I like doubled it because I feel like I'm trying to adjust it and make sure it's not like cluttering the screen or anything, but also people can still actually read them, you know? All right. From here. Oh, hey, it changes my outward appearance too. I didn't even realize that. That's cool. Okay. Now, let's go and we need more cloth. I don't think we can get cloth from the second dungeon, at least that I've seen. So I'm gonna head back into the first dungeon for now. And let's grab some cloth, and then we can make some armor, and then we can not get one shot in the second dungeon. Like we have been. It's just that tree boss is so random. It just shoots out random bullets all across the room. There's no way to tell that I've seen what way it's going to shoot. There's no indicator. Unless I guess I'm supposed to fight that boss with ranged weapons and just like not ever get close to it, which makes... I guess that makes sense to do that. Maybe that's the strat. Maybe just don't approach it close by, and then I'll be okay. This thing's trying to steal my items all the time. And then, boom. Let's see what's in this chest. Piece of cloth. Feels good. Go. And then more cloth. Yes. Oh, we have so much cloth now. We still need like a lot more, but I'm happy with this for now. Can I jump down this? What happens? Nope. I get hurt. All right. Oh, hello. How are you? Nice to meet you. Alright. And then grab that. Whoa. There's that. Boom. Cloth, please give us cloth. Hey, hee hee. So far, so good. This is actually a really good run. Normally, we don't get that much cloth in a single run anyway. Oh, it's down here. What? Oh, we don't really need those. Oh, hey, it hit itself. Come on, hit yourself again. Ow! It's hard to predict when that thing's gonna roll. Even though it's really, really obvious. Like, it's just the timing doesn't make sense in my brain. Wrecked. Okay. Alright, we can continue our cloth farm later. It's about time to wrap up stream, so I'm gonna have to call it for today. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. We'll be back on Monday at 6 a.m. JST with a community event. So if you aren't already signed up and you want to come, it generally ends up like kind of, you know, Sunday evening to afternoon for most of the world. So basically, come practice your Japanese. We have a couple of topics, including what was your favorite part or your favorite time in 2020. Though sometimes there might not have been too many, but you can discuss your favorite part in Japanese with us, or bring a topic that you really want to discuss, or if you need help creating sentences for it, Chia and I can help you create really natural sounding sentences. So I think that's always helpful for when there's like a topic that you're like, what is exactly the best way to say X thing? You can join the community event and yeah, and then do that. So our discord.gg/nativeshark for people on YouTube, and for people on Twitch, we can type in Discord, I believe, and then there it is. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate it. I shall see you all on Monday at JST in the morning. So, じゃあねー。バイバイ。お疲れ様です。